Leonard Ellerbe has finally reacted to his departure from Floyd Mayweather Promotions. The decision came as a shock to the entire boxing world, especially with Gervonta Davis's fight being just a few days away. Well, Leonard Ellerbe has finally reacted, giving an answer that can now leave the boxing world pacified. For those who have been wondering how possible it was for Leonard Ellerbe to remain the chief executive officer of Mayweather Promotions while he was seen in public events with Gervonta Davis, there's finally some clarity after Leonard Ellerbe resigned from his role as the CEO of Mayweather Promotions.
I tune in this Saturday. It's gonna be, that car is gonna be electrifying, top to bottom. Top to bottom.
Okay. Did you see? I know you don't think Twitter holds a lot of substance, but did you see some of the rumors flying?
Leonard Ellerbe has resigned from his position as CEO of Mayweather Promotions and will be succeeded by former Golden Boy Promotions CEO Richard Schaefer. Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced Thursday. In a message posted to Mayweather's Instagram social media account, the undefeated five-division champion and founder of Mayweather Promotions said Ellerbe would be exiting his role with the organization, apparently effective immediately. On his Instagram account, where he is followed by nearly 30 million people, Floyd Mayweather posted a statement making Ellerbe's departure and Schaefer's arrival official. Mayweather Promotions would like to extend our deepest gratitude to Leonard Ellerbe for his exceptional leadership and unwavering dedication over the years. The Instagram post read, "Leonard has been an integral part of our team, contributing to numerous business endeavors that have played a pivotal role in the success of Mayweather Promotions. After years of hard work and dedication, Leonard has made the heartfelt decision to step down as CEO to spend more time with his family and loved ones. We have the utmost respect for his decision and are incredibly grateful for his leadership that has helped shape Mayweather Promotions into the thriving organization it is today." Although recent rumors had swirled about the departure of Ellerbe, who had been an advisor to Mayweather dating back to early in his fighting career and who is the only person to have held the title of Mayweather Promotions CEO, Thursday's news still came as something of a shock, but perhaps not as jarring as the return of Schaefer to prominence in boxing promotion. Schaefer, who worked with Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy from 2000 to 2016, went on to launch boxing promotions Ringstar Sports and Probellum, with mixed results. But as one of the key figures behind the promotion of some of Mayweather's biggest fights, Schaefer steps into his new role, having already developed a strong rapport with the boss. "Floyd and I have been friends for a long time, and we have obviously had great success," Schaefer told Boxing Scene on Thursday. "I was very fortunate to promote many of his biggest fights, breaking pay-per-view records, and there was always a mutual respect between the two of us." Schaefer praised Mayweather's accomplishments in the ring, but had more to say about the importance of the fighter's influence outside of it today. "He's a global icon. He's a global brand," Schaefer said of Mayweather. "He has 30 million Instagram followers. To put that in perspective, that's twice Tom Brady's. That just shows you the kind of reach Floyd has. He really is a brand, and I think there's a tremendous opportunity to expand that brand within boxing and outside of boxing as well."
Leonard might be leaving Mayweather Promotions.
Man, I don't listen to none of that stuff. I'm doing what I do. I'm doing what I do.
Is there any truth to any of that?
No.
In particular, Schaefer says he is excited about combining his own business acumen. Schaefer is a Swiss national who began his career in banking, with Mayweather's talent evaluation skills and career experience. Floyd can speak with these fighters because he knows the ins, the outs, the ups and downs, the good, the bad, and the ugly, Schaefer said. "I'm going to be spending a lot of time with Floyd, sitting down, going through all of that, and putting together the right plan to continue to build these fighters up. He has the best eye for talent. He knows how to find talent. You see how his cohort, Gervonta Davis, how he built him up. He just has a tremendous eye for talent, which is something I think is so important because many promoters don't really focus anymore on building up the young fighters. They just focus on the bigger fights. Schaefer is optimistic not only about his new lease on boxing and the future of Mayweather Promotions, but also about the direction of boxing in general. He's already envisioning the possibilities, including potentially combining forces with Saudi Arabia's General Entertainment Authority chairman, Turki Al-Sheikh, who has become one of boxing's biggest power brokers. "I'm excited about it to do it with Floyd," Schaefer said. "I'm very excited as well about where boxing is heading. I think a year ago, we were at a crossroads. It looked pretty bleak, let's be honest." Now, with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh coming in, putting these great fights together, fights we really wouldn't have seen otherwise, he not only continues to give these top-level fighters opportunities, but what he does as well, which is just as important, if not more important, is he elevates the sport of boxing. He brings in a new fan base to the sport. Ellerbe presided over the company's growth during Floyd Mayweather's career.
Because again, it's not fair to the kid.
Yeah.
He fights at 22.
That's what
so
the
what
fans
would
say.
yeah, what would Tank look like calling out a 22-pounder? Y'all already beat him up for fighting these guys now. Everybody looks stupid.
He helped promote some of the biggest fights, including Mayweather versus Pacquiao. He has also presided over Gervonta Davis's career, making him a PPV star. He is promoting Davis's fight with Frank Martin on Saturday, which will be his last fight. The news was a surprise since Ellerbe had earlier denied reports that he would be leaving. This has increased speculation that he was fired.
Already beat him up for fighting these guys now. Everybody looks stupid by criticizing the guys that he fought, because now it's like, oh, that resume looks a little different. But we've been trying to tell you before, all these fighters are good. All these fighters are good. Mario Barrios is very good.
Leonard Ellerbe himself had flatly denied earlier in the week that such a move was going to happen. He told boxing journalist Sean Zettel, "I don't listen to any of that stuff. I'm doing what I do. I'm doing what I do. There is no truth to any of that." Ellerbe said, "Man, I don't listen to rumors. I do what I have to do." And when he asked him if they were going to split up, he gave a resounding no. After fans discovered the lie he told in the interview, they quickly took to the comment section to air their responses. A fan said, "He probably got fired because he has been Tank's hype man. LOL. Another tweeted, "I knew he was lying and that was the first time I heard the rumor. He said it so confidently. I knew he was lying, if that makes sense." The third fan quipped, "He should work for Gervonta Davis since he wants to disrespect Floyd." One fan had caught his lies immediately, giving a perfect described in his tweet. "Guy, that was a lie. Bro yelled no," and looked around awkwardly to see if anyone saw him. Writing has been on the wall for a long time now. It's not surprising that many fans already knew Leonard Ellerbe was a liar, as this wasn't the only interview where he acted in a similar manner. Leonard Ellerbe quickly brushed off the rumors and deliberately skipped questions regarding Mayweather's hostage in Dubai.
All these fighters are good. All these fighters are good. Mario Barrios is very good. You know, Isaac Cruz is good. Ryan Garcia is good. All these fighters.
Those wins have all aged really well now.
Of course, and Tank's playing all.
Ellerbe refused to answer when asked about Mayweather's alleged hostage situation in Dubai. Well, this was probably because Floyd Mayweather himself had not addressed the controversy in his back and forth with Davis. Rather, he's been taking jabs at his former protege and taunting him by requesting he fights multi-division champion Shakur Stevenson. Leonardo Ellerbe was quick to shower praises on Gervonta Tank Davis when he was asked about his upcoming fight in a month's time. He said, "In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world, and he's got another terrific opportunity on June 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog."
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
He was then asked about the feud between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Tank Davis, with the reporter asking him for confirmation of Mayweather's hostage in Dubai. The reporter questioned, "Just out of curiosity, bro?" He said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that? However, Leonard Ellerbe sneakingly skipped the question like he was never asked and kept on with his praises for Gervonta Davis. And again, like I was just saying again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you.
Said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Spending time with his friends and family members, that was the reason given for his departure when Floyd Mayweather announced his resignation on his Instagram page. Following Floyd Mayweather's announcement, Leonard Ellerbe responded to a tweet where he was being referred to as the man PBC needs as their front man.
Because Derek's a phenomenal trainer. But let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, for starters, in 2017, do you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet.
To promote every event, the ex-user Heyman Planet continued, "He has been involved in every record-breaking PPV and knows how to sell." Without hesitation, Leonard Ellerbe responded to the tweets writing, "Appreciate you." Next, he trolled a fan who had fired shots at him, tweeting, "What I do know is you are a clown with a trash podcast. Straight." In another tweet, he posted a video of Gervonta Davis with the caption, "Tank feeling good, love seeing his personality taking center stage." And in the next tweet, he posted a video of Frank Martin where the challenger was talking about the mind games Gervonta Davis was playing on him. He then added the caption, "How will Frank do under the lights when he goes up against Tank? Will he bring out the best in Tank? Tank versus Frank." Also, in another tweet, he encouraged fans to get their tickets ahead of the fight, having both Tank Davis and David Benavidez fighting on the same night, same card, for the same price is great for the fans. Order it now. And most recently, he tweeted, "One more day before Tank Davis returns to the ring and shows the world why he's a must-see on TV and the face of boxing." While he made all his posts about Tank Davis, many fans have raised a conspiracy theory, claiming the split was because of Leonard Ellerbe's relationship with Gervonta Davis.
About this boxing shit, you can't skip steps. It's something what we call experience. And doing your...
I can promise you that. And then Frank Martin says...
Well, this is most likely true, as Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather have been at loggerheads for over a month. And while all of this went on, Leonard Ellerbe didn't for once speak about the feud. And with his excessive posts about Tank Davis, many believe he's doing all of these to get back at Floyd Mayweather. Gervonta Davis, on the other hand, quickly responded to the news with a tweet writing, "Floyd is a bitter idiot." As you would expect of typical Gervonta Davis, he deleted not too long after posting it. However, the news remains a blow, given the uncertainty surrounding PBC. They have recently signed a TV deal with Amazon Prime Video, as they have their third PPV on the weekend. There is also an increasing number of fighters leaving the PBC. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, Deontay Wilder, Subriel Matias, Ray Vargas, and Elvis Rodriguez are some of the big names who have left. The PBC also do not have a strong foothold with the Saudis, unlike Matchroom Boxing and Queensberry Promotions. Mayweather has responded by hiring Richard Schaefer. He is the ex-CEO of Golden Boy Promotions, having left the company in 2014. He would then set up his own promotional company, Ringstar Sports, in 2016. Schaefer has experience in making the big fights, as he helped put on Mayweather versus De La Hoya. Although there are worries over the next steps, Schaefer was ready for the challenges ahead.
Hey, so many sacrifices. Y'all looking at the end. Y'all looking at the end results. Y'all not looking at the shit where y'all go look at the interview and Zab gonna tell y'all, you know, with me being champion, with me.
Well, there's one topic Leonard Ellerbe hasn't been ducking over the past weeks. In fact, he has been enthusiastic in his responses, and it's none other than the fights on June 15th. Aside from Gervonta Davis, Leonard Ellerbe has also spoken very highly of David Benavidez. However, David Benavidez and his supporters have painted a picture that undisputed super middleweight champion Canelo Alvarez is scared of fighting him. One of the sport's leading promoters is not sold on the narrative. The fans have been wanting to see Benavidez and Canelo fight. I don't think that fight is out of the question down the line, but I'm not buying the bullshit that Canelo is scared of Benavidez. It's a money thing. Mayweather Promotions CEO Leonard Ellerbe told Boxing Scene. Ellerbe will get an up-close and personal look at the Mexican monster when Benavidez takes on Alexander Gvozdyk in the co-main event of the card headlined by WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis, 29-0, 27 KOs, and Frank Martin, 18-0, 12 KOs, on Saturday at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas on Prime Video and PPV.com. Alvarez has stated that he would require a pot of at least $200 million to fight Benavidez. After deeming the demand far-fetched, Benavidez now believes the fight is more realistic.
Again, it's not fair to the kid.
Yeah.
He fights at 22.
That's what
so
the
what
fans,
would
right.
yeah, what would Tank look like calling out a 22-pounder? Y'all already beat him up for fighting these guys. Now everybody looks stupid by criticizing the guys that he fought, because now it's like, oh, that resume looks a little different. But we've been trying to tell you before, all these fighters are good. All these fighters are good. Mario Barrios is very...
Canelo is my guy. He's done everything you can ask of a fighter. He fights everybody, said Ellerbe. He's earned the right to fight whoever he likes. He shows up and shows out. He's been great for the sport and great for his country. I have great admiration for him. After working against Alvarez as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s right-hand man in the 2013 super fight, Ellerbe has grown closer to the Mexican star as Alvarez has headlined Premier Boxing Champions events in 3 out of his last 6 fights. PBC was working to give Davis and Benavidez separate headlining dates, but they ultimately decided to pair them to form a dynamic knockout duo. It's a tremendous card from top to bottom. I'm pumped for this, said Ellerbe. Y'all want to see the biggest names and the biggest fans, and here we are. It's a win-win for the fans. David Benavidez is a main event fighter, and we all know that. It's a tremendous opportunity for him to fight and showcase his skills on the same night with the face of boxing in Tank Davis. Everyone will be watching. David is one of the sport's top and most exciting guys. Ellerbe is bullish on Benavidez, but even more so on Davis. When you look at the younger generation, there is one name that rings everywhere. Tank Davis, said Ellerbe. He's the most exciting and dominant fighter in the entire world. When he steps into the ring, he wants to make sure he gets their ass out of there. He doesn't want unanimous decisions. He gives fans exactly what they want to see with an edge-of-the-seat performance.
But let's be real. Let's be real. Okay, for starters, in 2017, do you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet. Okay? So
you know he's going to get a knockout at some point in the fight, and it will be no different Saturday night. Making a rather controversial statement about the Tank Davis versus Frank Martin fight, Leonard Ellerbe claimed Tank will ultimately deal with his opponent. During the final press conference for this weekend's fight between Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin, Mayweather Promotions former CEO Leonard Ellerbe took to the podium to explain to the public why Martin might be in over his head against Davis. "Two things that kind of stand out to me over the last week or so that's been said," Ellerbe said. "One is coming from Frank Martin's promoter, Errol Spence Jr. He says that Tank Davis is going to get dominated for 12 rounds. Dominated? Errol, don't believe that dumb stuff, I can promise you that. And then Frank Martin says, oh, I'm going to beat Tank's ass. Okay, he's in tremendous shape. We know Derek got him in great shape because Derek's a phenomenal trainer. But let's be real. For starters, in 2017, you know what Tank was doing? Tank became world champion. You know what Frank Martin was doing? He wasn't even professional yet.
you can't skip steps. It's something what we call experience. And doing your...
I can promise you that. And then Frank Martin says, oh, I'm gonna beat Tank's ass. Okay, I expect him to, he's in tremendous shape. We know Derek got him in great shape because Derek's a...
He continued, so one thing about this boxing stuff, you can't skip steps. It's something we call experience, and you gain that over a period of time by fighting the top fighters and doing your thing. Again, I can't say enough. I personally think Frank Martin is a good fighter. But there's a difference between being good and being special. Everything that Frank Martin does is good, Tank does better. And come Saturday night, don't blink, because this shitty could be over early. And that's all for now. What are your thoughts on the split between Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather? How do you think this will impact Floyd Mayweather Promotions? What do you feel is the next step for Leonard Ellerbe? Let's know your thoughts in the comments section. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get notified when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.